What is going on, guys? My name is Gherkin and welcome to a Halo 4 commentary, and this is going to be a video about my first impressions and my personal opinions on Halo 4, and mainly I'm going to go over the multiplayer because I haven't played too much campaign. I'm like halfway through the campaign, and so far, I'm not going to lie, it's amazing, but I haven't beat it or anything, so I can't really make any opinions on the campaign yet. And Spartan Ops, I've only played like 2 missions and all that. So, and the game's only been out for a week. So I think in the later months, in the coming months, I might do like an overall review of everything, and I think that would be better. And you know, make like a final impressions kind of video. But just so far, this is just a first impressions video because the game's been out for a week, and I've just been very addicted to the multiplayer. My friends, especially my friends and I, we've been playing lots and lots of multiplayer, just trying to get as many hours as we can into this game because this game's awesome, I'm not gonna lie. And so this video is going to be covering the pros and the positives of the Halo 4 multiplayer, and so let's jump right into this. So let me stress an important point here. This game feels and plays like Halo. It doesn't feel like it's Call of Duty, doesn't feel like it's Battlefield, doesn't feel like any other game. This game feels like it should belong in the Halo franchise, and that's exactly where we want it. And so I think 343 did an amazing job implementing faster movement speeds and higher jump height, because I mean that's how you should feel as a Spartan. You're playing as a Spartan, so you should feel like a total badass. And so you should be able to jump really high, you should be able to move really fast around the map, and it makes really fast gameplay. And I'm not gonna lie, I think Halo 4 might just be the most fast-paced Halo game out there. And I think that the movement speed and the jump height can be pretty important, especially in a Halo game. You know, in Reach, I kind of felt like a fatty. I kind of felt like I was really slow and very clunky, and I felt like I couldn't really get anywhere. But in Halo 4, I feel like I can get to point A to point B very fast and very effectively. And on top of that, I think within the maps, the developers kind of did this on purpose, and they made it so where certain people can find certain nooks and crannies that people can jump off of, or spring jump over, or Gandhi hop to, or nade jump to, or anything like that. Be really creative on the map and find certain jumps and certain shortcuts to, you know, use to their advantage, and you know, make a shortcut to a power weapon or to trick the enemy or their opponent. And I missed that greatly from Halo 3 and Halo 2. There were so many trick jumps that I knew, and there were other people out there who solely just made jumping montages, and they were so amazing and creative and taught me dozens of jumps and numerous techniques. So now onto the maps and the customization of your Spartan, in which I think these are 2 aspects that I greatly love in the game. The maps are absolutely beautiful and stunning. I think they're gorgeous, and I think I'm actually really surprised on how well they play at a competitive level. At first, before the game came out, I was a little bit skeptical that they were a little bit too big, and I thought they weren't going to be played too well, you know, in like a MLG 4v4 kind of scenario. But surprisingly enough, these maps play very well, and I think they're amazing. And I don't even have a favorite map because Abandon, Adrift, Haven, Solace, Relay, I think those are great maps, and I can't really pick a favorite out of those. And they were just better than I expected, which is great. Another one would have to be the customization of your own Spartan. I mean, that's just awesome to me. I mean, with each Halo game, they contribute more and more customizable options, you know, more variety of helmets and shoulder plates and color schemes, and now we have stances, and this is just all really awesome. And you know, brings in new people, and they get to customize and make their own Spartan look unique, and they can just go like, hey, look at my service record, I look like a total badass, what up? You know, I think that's just really cool. So, like I said, I think the aesthetics of the Spartan look really sexy and beautiful, and you know, I'm all for customization as long as it doesn't affect the gameplay. I'm all for it. So I want to talk about these two last things on my list, and it's hit registration and the weapons and the weapon balances in Halo 4. I think 343 really hit these things right on the money. The hit registration is pretty damn good in Halo 4. I haven't had too many what the hell I shot you in the face kind of moments. I haven't had too many of those, and you definitely don't want those moments in a shooter game ever. It's just bad. And you know, if you go back to Halo 3, you just kind of throw up at your TV, and you're like, everyone in the online multiplayer in Halo 3 is a super warrior tank sponge, and they're just nom nom nomming everything. It's ridiculous. And then you know, onto the weapons and the weapon balances. I think it's just awesome how I don't ever have to start with assault rifles anymore. If people veto that, I don't ever have to start with an AR. I'm like, I got my BR, I got my DMR, I'm good to go, you know? I think that's just awesome, and I think that the primary weapons balance each other out pretty well. However, I have heard people tell me that the DMR is extremely overpowered and it's better than everything else, and you know, I don't know if I can necessarily agree with that, because there are certain situations where I'm like, if I had a BR, I could have cleaned them up much easier and I would have survived. I don't really know, and so that ultimately leads me to a question, and I want to ask you guys, do you prefer the DMR or do you guys prefer the BR? All you gotta do is leave a simple comment saying DMR or BR, and I would really appreciate it. Alright guys, my name is Gherkin, and this clip is how you stop a flag correctly. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.
Love you.